We are talking about color, but not just blonde, brunette, or auburn. We are talking about dimensions of color and how it can actually change the shape of your face, accent what you want to accent, hide what you want to hide. Right, Val? Oh my goodness, every time I come here, I'm learning something like brand new about color. Talk to me about this. How do you layer in color to bring out our best features?
Okay, wonderful. This is Abby. She actually works at our Highland location. So Abby was a really fun one to work on. She likes a little bit more bolder colors like strawberry blondes and reds. So if I take away Abby's color from her face and her hair, you can see that she has more of a rounder face shape. So when I colored it, I used her highlighting and a little bit of depth in order to slim out her jawline and bring a little bit more shading right in through here. So she still can have that beautiful money piece that's really in fashion right now that everybody's wanting, but I hid a little bit more darkness right here that brings into her cheekbones and her jawline.
Really accentuating her face, her features, right? So this is your light look, right?
Yes, this is my light look.
This is your light look. And when you do the consult, it has to be a give and take, right? Because it's not just, hey, this is what we're gonna do. You really do take the time to look at their features and say, here's the plan.
Right, and Abby and I talked about that because she had been a much lighter color, and we talked about her goals, where she was wanting to go with that, but then from there we decided, you know, what things did we want to create out of her face shape and how we wanted to add the color for that. Now, she still wanted to see brightness around the face because, like I said, that's really in fashion right now. A lot of ladies are really wanting that, but we also wanted to add a little depth here, which if we were just looking at a picture and weren't catering to her face shape, we probably would have over highlighted this, and then she probably would have felt like something was a little off. So since we paid attention to what her shape of her face is and where we want to take away a little bit of roundness and add certain angles and shadows, we were able to achieve that.
All right, I think that's so important to point out. It's a conversation, it's communication, the relationships you have with your clients to kind of get that end goal that they're gonna love.
And it's a real customization.
Yeah.
Rather than just saying, oh, here's a photograph that you really love, it's like, I love this photograph, but let's tweak it a little bit for you.
Right, how to make me look better.
Yes.
All right, amen, love it. All right, next look is kind of a darker look that we're gonna look at. Okay, we're gonna switch out Abigail for Krista to take a look for this. Once again, learning new things, learning new things.
Krista, she is a hair cutter at our Shelbyville Rd location. And Krista's she was in a transition with her color. So our consultation really looked like, you know, what again was she wanting to get out of her color, and she was wanting a more natural look. But we also wanted to accentuate her face shape without just going lighter or darker. So when we looked at her face shape, we wanted to create where her forehead, you can see right here, has a little bit more squareness, and then her jaw has a little bit more roundness. So we wanted to soften that. So I added just a little bit of highlighting right here, but then we toned it down to kind of a nice little monochromatic look. And then back here, we added some deeper pieces and then a little light right here. So again, it works with her jawline, and it makes her shaping right here a little bit more contoured.
That's so subtle, too, right? Like there's just, I wouldn't know all that. It's just, you know, something looks great and you realize, oh, wow, all those dimensions are working in her favor.
To display Krista because hers is really more of a natural look. So I think someone who has more of a solid brown would think, oh, that's not really for me. I just keep a solid brown. But because hers is just a monochromatic look, it can still be very natural but really flattering.
It's very natural. Absolutely. All right. So start that appointment, to start that discussion with a colorist here at Z Salon and Spa. All you have to do is go to zsalon.com.